So the question of the day is, have I been enabled? Yeah, I've been enabled. And it should be the surprise of nobody because I enable you all the time. It's my job, right? It's my job to enable you to get excited about the hobby, to appreciate all these amazing new good things that we have coming into our collections. Well, it's been a little bit of a dry spell in terms of things coming into the Batcave. I've had Michael Keaton Batman recently. I've had the actual Michael Keaton with the suit coming in recently, but there hasn't been a ton. I guess I got the old school Poison Ivy, but there has been a dry spell in terms of statues coming in. Batgirl, I think, was my last sideshow piece. So it's been a minute, right? Now, I do have a pre-order list, and I've actually talked a little bit about how there's not a ton on there. There's not a ton on my pre-order list, but that is slowly starting to change. I've kind of slowed down a little bit on my original art. That's gone downhill just a little bit, although I think it might pick up again when I get some more Finch pieces in. But, after MegaCon, I'm kind of like, okay, I need to slow down a little bit. So now I need to focus back on the statues because, again, that is a very large passion of mine. That's why many of you tune into this channel because you know how much I love statues. And if you're watching this, you love statues also. Now, the enabling part, right? From time to time, we do get enabled, and I wanted to share some of the things that I have been enabled recently to buy. They were not on my list necessarily. They were not ones that I was planning on necessarily getting. They were kind of on my maybe bubble. And the first one, obviously, a lot of you, if you watch Rogues Gallery Live, you know that I'm going to be getting in Tactical Throne. Now, Tactical Throne is a really impressive piece from Prime One Studio. Has the, of course, the screens and all of that good stuff. And it's based on the art of Gabriel Delato, who I actually had the chance to meet for the very first time, and probably the only time, because he doesn't come to the United States very often. But it was really awesome to meet him, and of course, he did that artwork. And I do have the Alfred that goes with it, so it's going to really create a very beautiful diorama, I think. I've also been, toying around with the idea of making a new center island type of thing for my display and having maybe some quarter scales come out into the middle. Of course, Tactical Throne being one of the main ones. But it also got me thinking about other pieces that maybe could also go in the middle. Like City of Bane would be a good one. The Batman versus Batman Who Laughs from Prime One Studio, based on the artwork of David Finch, which you guys know I love. So there's definitely some diorama pieces that I'm interested in. Obviously, one that I have coming in, hopefully within the next 3 or 4 months, I'm hoping, is that Batman versus Killer Croc. It's in the factory. We've seen factory shots. My friend Matt Martin, who you guys know from Rogues Gallery, he actually already got like a shipping thing, not like a final payment, but like a shipping soon type of thing from them. But I also got the same thing from Tactical Throne, but it hasn't shipped yet. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that comes, and hopefully it'll be here within the next month or so. I'm hoping. So I'm going to say like spring of 2025, I should have that in hand for you guys. And so that was like my big kind of like, okay, I'm going to get back on the horse a little bit. I'm going to be able to have another piece coming into the Batcave. I don't know. Sorry, I've got this major wind. We had a big windstorm here happening in Kansas, so I don't know if you guys can hear that on camera. Hopefully not. But it's like going crazy through the door. So anyway, that was like the first piece. And then the second piece was a little bit of a surprise. I had a waitlist convert over at Sideshow Collectibles, and that was the piece that I've again been kind of toying around the idea, and it is the Harley Who Laughs third scale from Prime One Studio. I haven't really said that to anybody yet. You're the first ones to find out. So that's already started to ship overseas, and obviously from Prime One. So I would assume that Sideshow will be getting theirs in very, very soon, and it should be here to the channel very, very soon. So that's a second piece that I've been enabled. So I've got the Tactical Throne, the other piece, and again, I've been enabled by other collectors because they said how good it was. My friend Dan, he was really encouraging me to get that piece. He thinks it would be a really good Batcave piece. Obviously, really go well with my Batman Who Laughs, because again, that will pair up really nicely together. I don't really love that storyline. I don't like the Batman Who Laughs storyline with the metal and all that stuff. I don't care for it, but I love the character. I love the character, the way he looks. And I love the way this Harley looks. I think it's one of the coolest looking Harleys I've seen. Plus it has the Bud and Lou. So I think it's going to be a fun piece to add in the Batcave. I don't know if it'll be here forever, but I really do want to pair the two of them up. I think it's going to look really great. And obviously I have the Bermejo pieces, so they're all kind of that horror, kind of creepy looking pieces all together. So I think it's going to work really well. So those two are coming. Also, depending on when you're watching this, I've got another piece that was a enabled piece. Again, thanks to my friend Dan, and that was something I'm getting off of eBay, and I should have it any day now. And that is the Batman 0 Year. Now, this is a piece that I've kind of admired from afar. I have the Bat Bike piece from XM, which I absolutely love, the Sean Murphy piece. And I'm like, I don't really need two motorcycles, but I saw Dan's room tour. If you haven't seen it, guys, good Lord, do yourself a favor. I think there's over 50,000 people that have watched that video, and for good reason, because it's a phenomenal collection. I look up to Dan. I look up to his aesthetic. I know we have similar thoughts and think, the way we think about our collection, how we want it displayed. And I'm definitely struggling with the art aspect. He's offered to help me out with that. I would love to get him here to the Batcave. I would love to get him here sometime so he can see it firsthand, and maybe we could just spend a weekend hanging art. That'd be pretty cool. Dinner's on me, by the way, Dan. So anyway, that would be a lot of fun. But 0 Year, yeah, I saw it in his room tour, and I just think it's going to be a really cool piece to add. Again, I don't know if it's a forever piece. I really want to see it in hand. I'm excited to see it. It's a quarter scale-ish. It's a little bit bigger than quarter scale. Prime 1 built it as third scale, but it's absolutely not. And so I'm excited about that. And I love that it's a Capullo piece because I'm a big fan of Greg Capullo. I've had a chance to meet him, probably 7 times now, hang out with him, talk to him. He's just a cool dude. So I would really like to have a Capullo piece represented, just like I've got a Lee Bermejo piece, and I've got a Gabriel Otto piece, or Frank Miller, Jason Fabok, Jim Lee. I've got all these amazing artists represented in my collection in comic book form. And man, to have a Capullo is a dream come true. So again, having a new Gabriel Otto piece coming in with the Tactical Throne, it's just exciting. It's an exciting time for me. And it's definitely been a bit of a drought, but I think hopefully that'll pick up a little bit. Yes, Prime 1 slowed down, but I'm still waiting for those Legendary Beast pieces to come up for pre-order. Obviously, I'm getting the Batman. Hopefully also here in the next couple months, I'll also be getting in that I have a custom Harley Quinn, which I'm really excited about. It's a quarter scale. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. That Batman versus Killer Croc, again, I ordered that on day one, kind of. I ordered it the regular version, and then I decided, again, thanks to Dan. Are you noticing a trend here, Dan, that you're enabling me? I enable you as well. Anyway, he said, man, that crocodile head looks really good. So I actually contacted Prime 1 and said, hey, can I swap it? And they said, no problem. We canceled the first one, reordered the second one. So maybe that's why I haven't got the same notification that Matt did, because Matt ordered his day 1 and I ordered mine like day 5 because I had to cancel and reorder. So who knows? We'll see. So again, I'm really still contemplating those dioramas, those quarter scales. But anyway, those pieces that I mentioned today are really kind of on the bubble on those pieces that are like hopefully going to be here soon. I'm just excited because it's been a minute since we've had, since I've had that like real excitement about statues coming in. It's just been kind of, like I said, it's been a dry spell. And again, that's why I went to the art, because it's something I could look forward to. It's something I could get excited about. It's one of a kind. And the statues aren't one of a kind, but they are really low edition sizes these days. So I love this collection. I love the art, whether it's statue form or whether it's flat on paper. I love it all. And I can't thank you guys enough for caring about the stuff that's in my collection and caring about what I have to say about them. And I'm so excited that you're along the journey with me, because that makes it so much more fun. This hobby, we talk about it all the time, is pretty lonely in terms of like not everybody understands the collection that we have or the connection we have to the art. But you guys watching do. you have that connection. So again, thank you for being part of the community. Thank you for sharing in the joy and the passion that we have for this. I can't thank you guys enough. So anyway, it's a little update on what's coming into the Batcave soon. We'll do a live unboxings. We'll do, of course, reviews and things like that. So stay tuned to the channel over the next month or so. Hopefully we'll have all those pieces in hand and you'll be able to see them and again, share in that joy. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Which pieces are you most excited about, hearing about, seeing reviewed, and again, just let me know. All right, I'll let you guys go. Hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, I have partnered up with Red Wolf Collectibles, maker of incredible comic book display options, including this outstanding, heavy-duty, and well-made slab stand featuring an anti-slip pad and all the accessories needed to display your most prized slab comic books, just like this one here in my collection. And now they even have interchangeable 3D design plates that feature really strong magnets that let you easily swap out logos to match your comic books, slabs, or whatever superhero you want to feature in your display in an absolutely incredible way. And these are just some of the plates available for purchase from DC, Marvel, and much, much more. I mean, look at all of the options here. You can even have your own custom logo made. And they also offer magnetized comic book frames. You simply remove the front, place your comic book inside, and place the magnetized cover back on. It's that simple, yet looks absolutely amazing and even features a built-in hook so you can display it on the wall. I mean, look how awesome this looks. Now, if you don't have a slab, you can also purchase their protective comic book cases, which feature high-quality metal corners and screws. And you can also pair this up with the display stands to give it that amazing slab look. Now, all of these are absolutely incredible, and make sure you use code STATUE at checkout for a discount at redwolfcollectibles.com. I'm so happy to be partnering with them because their products are absolutely amazing. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.